If you're building a community, ensuring you're nurturing your most active members is essential to the longevity and success of your project. Recognizing these key people helps turn members into superfans. And to do this, you need to understand who they are and how they spend their time. You need actionable insights and analytics. This week at Creds, we're launching a new set of tools, features that help you understand your community members better. With these in-depth analytics and insights, you'll be able to understand which credentials are best performing, which collectors are most engaged, and use this information to provide them with better, more personalized product and experiences. Let's take a look at the new features. Okay, so let's begin by taking a look at our new dashboard, something which creators will be able to access as they log into the Creator Studio. On the left, to begin, we can see a widget with a breakdown of the different credential types that have been issued. For example, in this scenario, you can see that event credentials are most commonly issued and the most highly performing credentials. If we keep going down here, on the left, we can also see how many credentials you've issued in total. You can also break down how many credentials have been claimed versus pending, helping you understand which credentials you need to go and shout to your community to say, hey, go claim these credentials. And then as we go deeper into the credentials, you'll be able to understand perhaps why these credentials are not being claimed as commonly. Going into collectors as an overview, you can also get a quick understanding over who is your most engaged community member and who is perhaps your super fans. For example, in this community, Benyam, who joined in March 2023, has claimed a total of 14 credentials so far. And over time, we want to introduce more leaderboard functionality into the studio itself. You can also gauge which credentials are most popular as well, giving you a chance to understand which credentials are most easily accessible, perhaps, or which ones community members are most excited and engaged with. Over time, we'll be adding more features here. For example, how many community members have been sharing the credentials and which type of credentials are most commonly shared. So next, we'll drill down a little bit deeper and look at our credential library and find some information out about the credentials themselves. One of the things we have introduced into this library is an easier way to manage the credentials, so a mixture of filtering and sorting. So let's look for our Telegram profile, which has some interesting insights. Clicking on the credential, we can go in and we can see some information about it, some information of how it's been claimed over time, how many credentials have been issued in total, and a breakdown again between how many have been claimed versus pending. We can also go into details about each of our community members and check who has indeed claimed the credential. You can also see a quick preview there to help remind you of the credential that you're looking at. And of course, quickly go ahead and issue that credential straight away from the build page. Let's take a look at our collector insights page. This page helps you understand more about your collectors specifically. For example, how many collectors you have in total, which means how many members in your community are actively engaging and collecting credentials, who's your top collector, and you can also drill down into a specific collector. For example, if we take a look at my profile, we can see that I have a total of 6 credentials. I've claimed 5 of them, and 1 is pending, which means there's 1 that I need to go ahead and claim. This helps you understand which community members perhaps engaged in your community but haven't yet claimed your credentials, and you can go and nudge those people. We can also see a breakdown of how many credentials I've got per category, and over time we'll be introducing more features into this, including the ability to revoke credentials and help manage them more easily. Thanks for watching this product demo. We're really excited about what these new features offer to our community of creators, and hope if you're one of them, these are going to be useful for you. As always, please feel free to offer us feedback, and if you haven't yet joined Creds, head to studio.creds.xyz to get started.